I still remember the exact moment my heart cracked in a way I thought could never be repaired. It was a quiet Tuesday evening. I was standing in the kitchen holding a warm mug of tea when my mother looked up from her phone with that bright, excited smile she only ever seemed to have for one of us. "We're throwing Layla a proper birthday this year," she said, her voice full of pride. $12,000. She deserves to feel truly special. $12,000. The number hit me like a silent slap. I forced a small smile and whispered, "That's nice." But inside, something deep inside me shattered. Hi everyone, my name is Sonia, and this is the story of how my parents chose my sister over me one too many times, and how the truth finally came out at 2 o'clock in the morning. I've always been the quiet daughter, the reliable one, the one who never asked for much. Layla, my older sister, has always been the star, the one who sparkled, the one who needed to be seen. From the time we were little, my parents made it clear who mattered more. When Layla wanted new clothes, she got them. When I needed books for school, I was told to make do. When she cried, the whole house stopped. When I cried, I was told I was too sensitive. I learned early to stay small, to not take up space, to smile even when it hurt. 3 months before her birthday, I turned 24. I had been quietly hoping, just this once, they might do something special for me too. Instead, my mother handed me a plain white envelope with a $50 gift card inside. She kissed my forehead and said softly, "Money is really tight right now, sweetheart. We'll do better next year." I nodded, thanked her, and went to my room. That night I cried until my eyes were swollen, but I never let them see. So when I heard about the $12,000 birthday party for Layla, the wound that had been quietly bleeding for years suddenly felt wide open. They booked a beautiful private venue downtown, hired a live DJ, ordered a 5-tier custom cake from the most expensive bakery in the city, imported flowers, professional photographers, even a makeup artist and a designer dress that cost more than my monthly rent. Every detail was planned to make Layla feel like a queen. And me, I wasn't even invited to the main celebration. My mother pulled me aside a few days before and said, almost apologetically, "It's Layla's night, Sonia. We don't want any tension. You understand, right?" I understood perfectly. I understood that in their eyes, I was the daughter who could be pushed aside so the golden child could shine brighter. The night of the party, I sat alone in my room scrolling through the endless stories she posted. There she was, glowing under soft lights, surrounded by friends, laughing as if the world revolved around her. Every new post felt like another small knife twisting in my chest. At one point, my mother sent me a photo of the cake with the caption, "Wish you could be here, but we know you're happy for your sister." I stared at that message for a long time. Happy for my sister. Was I? That night, something inside me finally broke. While Layla was busy posing for pictures and blowing out candles, I opened my phone and did something I had never done before. I posted a single story on my private close friends list. 3 simple slides. The first was a clear screenshot of the $12,000 payment receipt that my mother had accidentally left open on the family iPad days earlier. The second was a photo of the lonely $50 gift card they had given me for my birthday. The third slide had just one line of text, "Money is tight, unless it's for her." That was all. No insults. No shouting. Just the quiet, honest truth. I posted it and turned off my phone. I didn't expect it to spread the way it did. By midnight, the story had been screenshotted and shared among her circle of friends. People at the party started whispering. Some pulled Layla aside and asked uncomfortable questions. "Why did your sister only get $50? How come your parents spent so much on you but not on her?" The perfect fairy tale night began to crack. Layla tried to laugh it off at first. But as more people saw it, the energy in the room shifted. The laughter felt forced. The compliments started sounding hollow. Her unforgettable birthday was slowly being overshadowed by one simple truth. And at 2:07 in the morning, my phone rang. It was Layla. The moment I answered, her voice exploded through the speaker, raw, broken, and filled with pure rage. "Sonia, what the hell did you do? You ruined my entire night. Everyone is talking about your stupid post. Mom and Dad are screaming at me in the car right now. They're so embarrassed. How could you do this to me on my birthday?" She was screaming so loudly I had to pull the phone away from my ear. I stayed silent for a moment, letting her words wash over me. Then I asked quietly, "Layla, what exactly did I ruin?" She let out a bitter, tear-filled laugh. "You made me look like a spoiled, selfish brat. My friends are laughing at me now. They keep asking why you got nothing and I got everything. You just couldn't let me have one perfect night, could you? You're so jealous." Her voice cracked with pain and fury. I took a deep breath and spoke the words I had carried in my heart for years. "Layla, I'm not jealous. I'm tired. Tired of being invisible in my own family. Tired of watching you get everything while I'm told there's nothing left for me. If the truth embarrasses you, maybe the problem isn't my post. Maybe the problem is the truth itself." The line went quiet for a second. Then she screamed again, "I hate you. I never want to speak to you again." And she hung up. The next morning, my parents called me, their voices heavy with disappointment and anger. My father said I had embarrassed the entire family. My mother cried and told me I was selfish for airing our private matters. I listened calmly. Then I told them something I had never said out loud before. I didn't air anything. I simply stopped hiding the truth. For years you've chosen her over me, again and again. I was never allowed to feel hurt. I was never allowed to speak. Tonight, I finally spoke. They didn't have an answer. Foffins, reflective and peaceful. Weeks have passed since that night. Layla still isn't speaking to me. My parents are distant and cold. But for the first time in my life, I don't feel small anymore. I don't feel erased. I feel free. Sometimes the most powerful revenge isn't loud screams or dramatic fights. It's simply refusing to stay silent anymore. It's shining a gentle but honest light on the truth and letting that truth do its quiet work. My sister's perfect night was never truly destroyed by me. It was cracked open by years of unfairness that had finally been seen. And in the end, I didn't lose a sister that night. I found my own voice. Warm, hopeful music gently rises. If you've ever been the daughter who was loved less, the one who was told to be quiet, to understand, to make space for someone else, I want you to know this. Your feelings are valid. Your pain is real. And your worth was never something your family got to measure or decide. You are enough, exactly as you are. Drop it in the comments if this story touched your heart. You are not alone. Thank you for sitting with me through this story. Take care of your beautiful heart. I'll see you in the next one.